Hi, my name is Jeff Boyce and I've been a Denver Metro Realtor here for 21 plus years. And let me tell you about the Castle Rock, Colorado real estate market and all the updates from this spring when we were really in the COVID and mask and everything. But we're pretty much out of mask. I think the majority of people here in Colorado have been vaccinated and it's really helped our real estate market, but not tremendously. We still have a tremendously low amount of housing inventory for sale for you to look at, especially if you're looking at homes under 600 or even 500,000 and down in Castle Rock. So let's talk about those statistics. So Castle Rock has two primary zip codes, the 80109, which is mostly the Meadows, and that's just a little bit east, and then the whole west side of I-25 going through Castle Rock. And then we've got zip code 80104, which is primarily Founders Village and some other big subdivisions, and a lot of the newer home subdivisions up there on top of the hill that you really can't see from the highway. So over the last 30 days, average over the last 3 months, we're averaging only about 102 homes sold in Castle Rock in zip code 80104 and only about 28 in zip code 80109. Zip code 80104 on top of the hill is outselling the Meadows almost 4-1. And the reason for that is, based on all these years of me selling real estate, is that there are more affordable homes up there, especially in Founders Village. And you can find a much more affordable home up there, which means we've got more first-time home buyers and millennials able to qualify for those type of homes. Castle Rock is the number 3 best-selling city in the entire Denver metro area. So the only thing where there are more home sales, Parker has a few more, it's at number 2, and believe it or not, Aurora is still number 1. Denver and Denver County is number 4. So Parker and Castle Rock, comparing apples to apples and oranges to oranges. So I did under 600,000 on the purchase price, 3 bedrooms or more, 2 bathrooms or more, and a 2-car garage or more. Castle Rock is number 3. Like I said, Denver's number 4. Isn't that amazing that people are migrating into the Douglas County zip codes because they're still more affordable and you get a newer, nicer house. Wink, wink, wink. There are a lot of newer, nicer houses down there. Most of them are far less than 15 to 20 years old. I think the statistics are 80 or 85% of the homes sold in Castle Rock are only 15 or 20 years old. So isn't that cool? Now, some of the bad news then for Castle Rock is that our median price, with that lack of inventory, and we are still getting 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 contracts on average in Castle Rock, Parker, and almost every other city in the Denver metro area, that our median price in Castle Rock since last July, comparing July 2020, our COVID year, to our July 2021 last month, median price has gone up 25.9%. I know, that's insane. That's totally insane. 25.9%. That means that your home would double about every 4 to 5 years if you bought a home in Castle Rock. So how much longer can those numbers remain? Nobody knows. But if you bought a home last year in Castle Rock, you're sitting on about a 25 or so percent appreciation on your home if you wanted to just sell it a year later. Normally that'd take you 4 or 5 years for that kind of appreciation in Castle Rock. So it's just crazy here. So the median price now of a Castle Rock home is about $570,000. Finally cracked the 500,000 mark, unfortunately. But if you'll give me a call at 303-622-5700 or shoot me a text or shoot me an email, I'd be glad to get you out a list of Castle Rock homes. There are still homes starting in Castle Rock at about $450,000. So we still do have homes that are only 15 or 20 years old starting at about $450,000. That's still good, but it's about $50,000 higher than it was 6 months ago. Isn't that just the craziest thing ever? I apologize, there's just nothing we can do. We have 400, 500, 600, 4, 5, or 6 times the amount of people looking for these same homes every weekend, and it's been this way for over a year. So here's how the Castle Rock real estate market works, and it's this same way in Parker Highlands Ranch, Aurora, Thornton, Arvada, Littleton, Denver, everywhere else you're going to go look for a home is that most of the listing agents and most of the sellers, because they have so many people looking at their homes, and because they know for the last year they're generating 6 to 10 contracts per listing, they are typically only doing home showings on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So all of the new listings in Castle Rock are going to pop up on the MLS either Thursday afternoon or Friday, and you're only going to have 3 days, Friday afternoon to Sunday afternoon, to get an offer in on those homes. And like I said before, unfortunately, we're still getting 6 to 10 contract offers on every single Castle Rock listing, just as we are in every Aurora and Parker and Thornton and Arvada and Littleton listing too. On those offers, those are not at list price. 90 to 95% of those, and it's probably closer to 95% of those 6 to 10 offers are anywhere from $20, $30, $40, $50, or $60,000 over list price. If you're looking at homes on Zillow and you're not using me to help you through the Denver MLS, you are going to have a horrible time trying to locate a home, because all of these homes are going to go on a bidding war, and I need to go back into the specific subdivision, take a look at comparable sales, and figure out what kind of a bidding war we're going to need to be on that house. And it may be $20, $30, $40, or $50,000 above list price that you're going to have to do. And if you can't do that, then we will not be writing offers on those homes. It'd just be a waste of your time, effort, and energy, and you'll just be emotionally drained. So one of the strategies that we have to do, and this is an unfortunate strategy, is we need to look in your price range, whatever you're pre-qualified for or pre-approved for, or if you're a cash buyer, we need to make sure that we're looking $20,000 to $50,000 below your purchase price, because if not, we're not going to get these homes. So if you're relocating here with a job transfer, or if you're coming out to the Denver metro area looking for a home in Castle Rock or any other area, give me a call at 303-622-5700. I'm glad to help you find a gorgeous home in Castle Rock, but we're going to have to use some strategies on that. And one of those strategies is we're not going to be able to look at homes on the weekend. And I know that sounds crazy if there's only homes listed for sale on the weekend. Jeff, how are we going to do that? And when you call me, I'll explain that. It's very challenging. And like I said, the other thing that we need to do is we need to take a look at your mortgage financing and see if you're capable of being able to offer $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 or more on some of these homes. Do you have a way to pay that? Do you need to dip into a 401k? Because I can show you on any home you'll pick out in Castle Rock or Parker or Highlands Ranch, Aurora, Denver, Thornton, Commerce City, any home you pick, you're going to find that 90 to 95% of those are going to sell between $20,000 and $50,000 over list price. And we have to have a strategy to deal with that, or you're never going to be able to buy a home. And that's why we have 400, 500, 600, 4, 5, or 6 times the amount of people looking at homes right now, because they can't cover that difference in what they need to bid up. Again, my name is Jeff Boyce, and I hate to be a doom and gloom person, but Castle Rock is still looking up. We still have a ton of new home inventory there. And by the way, like I said before, we do have homes starting at about $450,000. So that's the good news there. Please give me a call at 303-622-5700. Shoot me a text or shoot me an email at jeffboycerealtor@gmail.com. And then if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if it stinks or I need to do some corrections or I need to add some stuff, please let me know what I can add to make this video better. And again, Please subscribe to my video links and I will shoot you new information as it comes available. Thanks again and welcome to Castle Rock, Colorado in the Denver metro area.